Much of what we've been taught is completely wrong, leading us down a path of anxiety, depression, discontentment, frustration, self loathing, a lack of feeling like we have a purpose in life. And it makes sense because from a very young age, we've been conditioned to be worker bees, to be ants, to conform to a system that benefits others more so than it benefits us. Now, it doesn't mean that we can't carve our little niche within that system, but we have to awaken to the fact that the majority of information that we take in, the majority of beliefs and values and societal norms and expectations is not for your benefit. It's for control, it's to extract your time, energy, your resources. It's a way to manipulate us to be a cog in the wheel. And it's then we don't understand why we feel such powerlessness, such frustration, such unhappiness, sadness, regret, purposelessness. And because we're not living our lives based on our own values. And we don't need to change the world. We don't need to change the system. We only need to change ourselves within and what we believe, the actions that we take, the values that we hold true, and what things we go after in life. And I'm a life coach, have been doing it now coming up on 13 years. This is my full-time job, so I get to see everything, what works, what doesn't work, what causes people to drift and to feel purposelessness or to feel discontent or to feel dissatisfied with their life or to not be able to accomplish their goals or habits. I read the books and I see what works and what doesn't work. And what I find in my own life and the lives of people that I coach, and if you're interested, by the way, just shoot me an email. It's extremely affordable coaching, and everybody, even if I get people say, "Oh, I don't think I need coaching," and then once they try it, they're like, "Oh, well, there's a lot of benefit here." It's all about support and having gentle accountability and somebody that is going to help you walk down the path that is a little bit frightening. It takes courage to say, hey, I don't want to conform to what society tells me what I should be doing and what social media tells me what I should be doing, what politicians tell me what I should be doing, my friends, family, and peers tell me I should be doing. What that those expectations are like a ball and chain. And most people spend their whole lives tied down, and it's human nature. We conform to our environment, and it takes a lot of tenacity, a lot of strength, a lot of courage, and a big commitment to say, I am not going to live like that. And thankfully, from a very young age, there was always that splinter in my brain. There was always something that said, hey, the way our culture is and what we value, and the focus on ego, on success, on money, on possessions, on giving so much of our freedom away in exchange for the approval of other people or to avoid the disapproval of other people. And that's why many people struggle with social anxiety, because we've been brainwashed into craving and being addicted to things that cause us to suffer. And when I get clients that haven't been exposed to this type of information and just can't figure why they're not content, it's like a fish in water. The fish doesn't even realize it's in water, and it's just the years and decades of programming and the commercials and the commercialism and the materialism and other people around us putting their societal sheep like values upon us. It's like being in a cult. It's so hard to wake people up. Especially, most people don't want to be awakened. They don't want to escape the matrix. They don't want to be free because it's much easier just to conform. You're not rocking the boat. You're not coming up against resistance. You're not experiencing rejection or disapproval. You're avoiding your fears. You're avoiding the things that just make you uncomfortable. And you have a safe, easy, meaningless, rudderless, purposeless life. And then we're shocked at the repercussions and consequences of that. So coaching, especially my style of coaching, really the goal is not the focus on, you need to accomplish these habits, you need to accomplish these goals. It's to awaken us to the beauty and joy and majesty of life when we think for ourselves, when we dissect and get rid of values that are no longer serving us, and we incorporate in our heart the values that have meaning, that have purpose, that make us feel alive and energize us. So when we wake up in the morning, we're excited about the day, we're excited about the experiences we're going to have, and you don't get to that place by playing it safe. And that's why when I was younger, I wanted to just experience the world. I traveled and I wanted to do adventurous type of traveling. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I wanted to discover who I am. And not all people are obviously able to do that. And you don't have to sell all your possessions and travel in order to accomplish that. The greatest way to do that is right here and now where you are. And having that guidance that someone's walked down that path makes a huge, huge difference and is going to support you when you fall down or when the water gets choppy. It's such a different mindset in the way we approach our lives. And one of the exercises you can do is write down what your top 5, top 10 values are. And that will explain a lot. Not the values you'd like to have, but the values you are living based on your actions. So a client might come to me and say, I value social confidence. Okay, if you value it, are you living it based on your actions? Because what's the point of a value if you're not taking action and living it? And then we'll look at their lives and go, what have you done to strengthen that value? Do you speak up when you know you'll be disapproved? Do you put yourself in socially uncomfortable situations? Do you take risks at work in saying things that might not be the popular opinion, or giving constructive feedback to somebody that might be a little bit above you in a polite way, of course? Do you censor yourself? Do you speak your truth? Do you have regular uncomfortable conversations? No, not really. So that's not really a value. Because the value they truly have that they're not aware of is to conform, to be liked, to be approved of, to keep the peace, to not upset people, to not get judged, to not rock the boat. And that's why we sell our soul. We sell our soul for fool's gold, for things that doesn't bring us long-lasting rewards. It just brings a short-term, immediate gratification of, whoosh, okay, I censored myself and nobody got upset with me. Or I didn't set a boundary with someone and I just stuffed it emotionally. Short-term gain for long-term pain. And it's just not a way to live. And it's so hard to find people that are truly, spiritually, mentally, socially politically, psychologically free. It's so hard. They might be 1, 2, 3% of the population because it takes work, it takes sacrifice, it takes effort, it takes a commitment to being free. And that was one of my values from a young age. I wanted to be free. I wanted to live life on my own terms. I wanted to not be suppressed and having to fall in line with what society or my family or my friends tells me what I should be doing. And one of the things when I would travel when I was younger, I'd go on these regular just adventures, and people would say to me, "Oh, I hope you find what you're looking for." And it was like a subtle jab, like a critique, like, "Oh, you're lost because you're not on the mainstream train of going to university, getting a job, buying a house, getting a car, having children." And I want to do that when I'm ready, not because I feel like I'm falling behind and comparing myself to other people. And when I'm coaching clients, that's one of the things. They're comparing themselves to other people. I'm like, do you want to be like them? Do you want to just follow the herd? I guess there's safety and security and comfort in masses, or like the great quote, ships are safe in harbor, but that's not what ships were built for. And that's not what we were built for. This goes by, each year just goes by like that. Another year off your life, another year off their life. And what are most people doing? They're spending their lives in comfort, in ease, in safety, and not taking risks, not getting off the screens, not investing in life experiences, in going out and doing things, not being courageous and bold. And it's just about being authentic. Because when you tap into that authenticity, other people pick up on it. There are people that, a lot of people reject it, but there are a lot of people that admire it and want to emulate it and question you, like, man, how did you get so confident? How did you get so free? How did you get so unconcerned about societal approval? How did you be able to question everything and think for yourself and be critical and not just believe what we're spoon-fed? And to me, that is the purpose of my life coaching. Not all clients want that, so that's fair. Some clients just want to work on goals and habits, but there's so much more to life than just checking off lists and goals and habits and tasks. It just becomes mundane, meaningless, and like a never-ending treadmill that you can't get off of. So if you're interested in experiencing even a fraction of this type of lifestyle, feel free to reach out. Consultation's absolutely free. There's no commitment, and it's ridiculously affordable, my coaching, because that's the one thing that just gives me joy and passion, is working with people and shining the light on it, or giving them the light of a different perspective on the potential of living your life from a completely different place of courage, of risk, and of confidence and excitement. It just makes life so much more rewarding, fulfilling, and exciting. And I love to be able to share that with people. So shoot me an email in the description. If you like these types of videos, you want to support the channel, even $1 a month, $2 a month is a big help. And it also inspires me to make regular videos. I have some clients that, or some subscribers that make monthly contributions. And if some people only make one-time contributions, but it really helps because I feel like a sense of responsibility. Hey, these people are supporting my channel. I have to put out content and provide value for them. Your subscription and likes also helps if you enjoy these types of videos. And I really do read. I read all the comments, and I really do enjoy your feedback, constructive feedback as well. And wish everybody a great new year. And it all starts with us. It all starts with us. We are not victims. We don't have a victim. We don't want to have a victim mindset. We are empowered beings that can do incredible things. Not that the world might judge as incredible, but that really fulfills us and gives our life a sense of purpose. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.